Summary and Case Study of the Rules of Wealth by Richard Templar. Short summary. Richard Templar's The Rules offers 107 rules for accumulating wealth, focusing on the practical application of financial strategies rather than solely on money itself. The book emphasizes long-term planning, risk management, and self-discipline as key components of financial success. It also explores the importance of understanding personal financial needs, cultivating beneficial relationships, and avoiding common pitfalls like get-rich-quick schemes and excessive debt. Finally, the book touches on related life principles, offering insights into work, management, parenting, and love. Part 1: Thinking Wealthy. Part 1 of the Rules of Wealth focuses on the concept of thinking wealthy. This section introduces the foundational principles and mindset shifts necessary for building wealth. The first and most important rule is that anybody can be wealthy, they just need to apply themselves. The subsequent rules provide insights into how to develop the right mindset and approach to wealth creation. Rule 1: Anybody can be wealthy, you just need to apply yourself. This rule sets the stage by asserting that wealth isn't reserved for a select few. Anyone with the drive and determination can achieve it. The key is to move beyond self-doubt and limiting beliefs and commit to taking action. A young woman from a low-income background dreams of opening her own bakery. She works diligently, saving every penny, taking baking classes, and researching business strategies. Despite facing challenges, she perseveres, eventually opening her successful bakery. Rule 2: Decide on your definition of wealth. Wealth means different things to different people. It's crucial to define what it means to you personally. Is it financial freedom, early retirement, a specific net worth, or something else entirely? One person might define wealth as having enough passive income to cover their expenses without needing to work, while another might define it as having a net worth of $1 million. Defining your own measure of wealth provides a clear target. Rule 3: Set your objectives. Once you have a clear definition, you need to set specific and measurable objectives. This involves identifying the steps, strategies, and timelines needed to achieve your financial goals. If your goal is to retire early, you need to determine how much money you need to save, what investment strategies you will use, and what age you want to retire. This objective will guide your actions and decisions. Rule 4: Keep it under your hat. While it's tempting to share your financial aspirations, it's often wise to keep them private, at least in the initial stages. Sharing your plans can attract negativity and doubt from others, potentially derailing your motivation. Imagine sharing your plans to start an online business with skeptical friends or family members. Their negativity might make you second-guess yourself, even if your idea has merit. Rule 5: Most people are too lazy to be wealthy. Templar point out that many people desire wealth but lack the discipline and willingness to put in the necessary effort. They may rely on luck or shortcuts instead of embracing consistent hard work. Someone who buys lottery tickets every week hoping to get rich quick exemplifies this rule. They are not actively working towards wealth but rather hoping for a random stroke of luck. Rule 6: Get a reality check. To achieve financial success, you need to honestly assess your current financial situation, including income, expenses, savings, and debts. This realistic assessment helps you identify areas for improvement and create a plan to address them. A person struggling with credit card debt needs to acknowledge the problem, calculate the total debt, and create a budget and repayment plan. Ignoring the problem will only make it worse. Rule 7: Understand your money beliefs and where they come from. We all have ingrained beliefs about money, often stemming from childhood experiences or societal conditioning. Some common beliefs include money being the root of all evil, rich people being unhappy, or wealth being unattainable. These beliefs can act as mental barriers. Someone who grew up believing that wealthy people are greedy might subconsciously sabotage their own efforts to build wealth. They might feel guilty or unworthy of financial success. Rule 8: Understand that wealth is a consequence, not a reward. Wealth isn't handed out to those deemed worthy. It's a consequence of making smart decisions, hard work, and taking calculated risks. It's essential to shift your mindset from a sense of entitlement to one of proactive effort. An entrepreneur who identifies a market need, develops an innovative product, and works tirelessly to build their business exemplifies this rule. Their wealth is a result of their actions, not a reward for good behavior. Rule 9. Decide what you want money for. This rule emphasizes the importance of having a clear purpose for pursuing wealth. Understanding your motivations helps you stay focused and make decisions aligned with your values. One person might want to build wealth to provide a secure future for their family, while another might strive for financial independence to pursue their passions without financial constraints. Rule 10. Understand that money begets money. This rule highlights the power of compound interest and the principle of reinvesting earnings. Wealthy individuals understand that money can be used to generate more money and prioritize saving and investing. A person who consistently invests a portion of their income in a diversified portfolio of stocks and bonds is leveraging this principle. Over time, their investments will grow exponentially, generating passive income. Rule 11. Calculate the net return. Before making any financial decision, it's crucial to consider the potential return on investment, ROI, while also factoring in all costs, fees, and potential risks. When evaluating a potential investment property, you need to calculate the rental income, mortgage payments, property taxes, maintenance costs, and other expenses to determine the net profit and ROI. Rule 13. You can make lots of money, you can enjoy your job, and you can sleep nights. This rule challenges the notion that wealth comes at the expense of happiness or ethics. It's entirely possible to achieve financial success while maintaining integrity and enjoying your work. A physician who runs a successful private practice while also volunteering their time at a free clinic embodies this rule. They are both financially successful and fulfilled through meaningful work. Rule 14. Don't make money by being bad. This rule emphasizes the importance of ethical behavior in wealth creation. Templar advise against resorting to dishonest or harmful practices, even if they offer a quick path to riches. A business owner who cuts corners on safety regulations or engages in deceptive marketing practices might experience short-term gains but ultimately face legal consequences and damage their reputation. Rule 15. Money and happiness, understand their relationship. While money doesn't guarantee happiness, it can provide resources and opportunities that contribute to a more fulfilling life. However, it's crucial to understand that happiness stems from within and that material possessions alone won't bring lasting joy. Lottery winners who suddenly acquire vast wealth often face challenges adjusting to their newfound fortune. Some experience relationship problems, isolation, or difficulty managing their finances. Rule 16. Know the difference between price and value. Templar distinguish between the price of something, which is the monetary cost, and its value, which encompasses a broader range of factors, such as quality, durability, emotional satisfaction, and long-term benefits. A handcrafted piece of furniture might have a higher price tag than a mass-produced item, but its value could be significantly higher due to its craftsmanship, durability, and unique aesthetic. Rule 17. Know how the wealthy think. This rule encourages you to observe and learn from the habits, mindset, and decision-making processes of successful individuals. Understanding their approach to finance, investments, and risk management can provide valuable insights. Attending seminars led by successful entrepreneurs, reading biographies of business leaders, and analyzing the investment strategies of renowned investors can offer valuable perspectives on how the wealthy approach wealth creation. Rule 18. Don't envy what others have. Rather than feeling envious of those who have achieved financial success, focus on learning from their experiences and strategies. Remember that everyone's journey is unique and that comparing yourself to others can be counterproductive. Instead of feeling resentful toward a colleague who received a promotion and a significant raise, analyze their approach to work, their skills, and their contributions to the company. Use this knowledge to improve your own performance and enhance your value. Rule 19. It's harder to manage yourself than it is to manage your money. This rule highlights the importance of self-discipline, perseverance, and emotional intelligence in wealth creation. Managing impulses, delaying gratification, and staying focused are essential for long-term financial success. A person who consistently saves and invests a portion of their income, even when faced with temptations to spend, demonstrates self-management. They prioritize their long-term financial goals over immediate gratification. In essence, thinking wealthy involves developing a mindset that embraces hard work, smart decisions, ethical behavior, and self-discipline. By understanding and applying these principles, you can create a solid foundation for achieving your financial aspirations. Part 2: Getting Wealthy. Rule 20 advises that before beginning your journey to wealth, you need to know where you are financially by conducting a financial audit. You can start by looking at the big picture: total income, total outgoings, and total savings. Then, assess your monthly or annual inflow and outflow of cash. For example, suppose your total annual income is $60,000 and your total annual spending is $55,000, leaving you with $5,000 in savings. You can then further break down your spending into categories such as mortgage payments, car payments, entertainment, and food to identify potential areas for savings. Rule 21, you've got to have a plan, emphasizes the importance of having a plan to achieve your wealth goals. You should know how you intend to get rich, how long it will take, and what you will do with the money once you have it. If your goal is to become a millionaire by the age of 40 through property development, your plan might involve getting the necessary training and certifications, networking with industry professionals, securing funding, and gradually building your portfolio of successful projects. According to Rule 22, get your finances under control. Wealth accumulation requires controlling your finances. This involves stopping any financial leaks. For example, if you have a high credit card interest rate, you can consider consolidating your debt to a lower interest rate or paying off the balance as soon as possible. You should also track your spending to identify areas where you can cut back. Rule 23, insurance pays someone, and odds are it's not you, advises against relying on insurance as a primary source of wealth. The source notes that most people do not recoup more than 2/3 of the money they pay in insurance premiums, even in the long term. Instead, it suggests focusing on other wealth-building strategies, such as investing. Rule 24 suggests that looking wealthy can be beneficial in your pursuit of wealth. While this does not mean being flashy, it encourages presenting yourself in a way that inspires confidence and projects success. This includes dressing well, grooming yourself, and exuding an aura of competence and prosperity. For example, if you are attending a business meeting, dressing in a well-tailored suit and speaking confidently can make a favorable impression on potential investors or clients. Rule 25 explains that you need to invest time and effort to gain wealth. This involves putting in the work, making sacrifices, and staying committed to your goals. The source uses the analogy of an actor who achieves fame after years of hard work and dedication. Similarly, you need to speculate to accumulate by investing your time, energy, and resources in your wealth-building strategies. Rule 26, decide your attitude to risk, encourages you to carefully consider your risk tolerance when making financial decisions. This means evaluating your comfort level with different types of investments and understanding the potential for both gains and losses. For example, if you are risk-averse, you might prefer low-risk investments such as bonds or index funds. If you are comfortable with higher risk, you might consider investing in individual stocks or real estate. According to Rule 29, it's never too late to start getting wealthy. You can start at any age and still achieve financial success. The key is to have the right mindset, be willing to put in the effort, and take advantage of opportunities. For example, Colonel Sanders started Kentucky Fried Chicken at the age of 65 and became a multimillionaire. Rule 30, start saving young, or teach your kids this one if it's too late for you, highlights the power of starting early. Compound interest means that the earlier you start, the more time your money has to grow. For instance, if you start saving $100 a month at age 20 with a 7% annual return, you'll have over $240,000 by age 65. If you wait until age 30 to start, you'll only have around $100,000. Rule 31 advises that your financial needs change at different stages of your life. You need to adapt your financial plans accordingly, such as increasing your savings as you get closer to retirement. For example, a young adult might prioritize saving for a down payment on a house, while someone nearing retirement might focus on maximizing their retirement savings. Rule 32, you have to work hard to get rich enough not to have to work hard, emphasizes the importance of hard work in achieving wealth. The source uses the example of seriously wealthy people who put in long hours and sacrifice to get to where they are. Similarly, you need to put in the effort and be persistent to reach your financial goals. Rule 33 advises that real wealth comes from deals, not fees. It suggests that while earning a good salary can provide a comfortable life, true wealth often comes from buying and selling assets or engaging in business deals. This involves identifying opportunities, negotiating effectively, and leveraging your resources to generate profits. For example, real estate investors who purchase properties, renovate them, and sell them for a profit are engaging in deal-making to build wealth. Rule 34, learn the art of negotiating, highlights the importance of negotiation skills in wealth building. Effective negotiation helps you secure favorable terms in deals, partnerships, and even salary negotiations. For example, if you are negotiating a car purchase, you can use your negotiation skills to get a lower price, a better financing rate, or added features. Rule 35, small economies won't make you wealthy, but they will make you miserable, cautions against focusing solely on small savings. While it's important to be mindful of your spending, cutting out small pleasures won't lead to significant wealth. Instead, it's better to focus on increasing your income and making smart investments. For example, instead of obsessing over saving a few dollars on groceries each week, you could focus on developing a side hustle that generates extra income. Rule 37 acknowledges that working for others won't necessarily make you rich, but it might. While entrepreneurship is often associated with wealth, some individuals achieve financial success through employment. This might involve climbing the corporate ladder to high-paying positions or specializing in a high-demand field. For example, a software engineer working for a tech giant might earn a substantial salary and stock options that contribute significantly to their wealth. Rule 38 encourages decisive action in financial matters. Procrastination can lead to missed opportunities and hinder your progress. For example, if you're considering investing in a promising stock, delaying your decision could mean missing out on potential gains if the stock price rises quickly. Rule 39, work as if you didn't need the money, suggests approaching your work with passion and dedication. This not only leads to greater job satisfaction but also positions you as a valuable asset and increases your earning potential. For example, a freelance writer who consistently delivers high-quality work and meets deadlines is more likely to attract clients and command higher rates. Rule 40, spend less than you earn, reiterates the fundamental principle of financial stability. It means living within your means and ensuring that your expenses don't exceed your income. This allows you to save money for investments and future goals. For example, tracking your expenses with a budgeting app can help you identify areas where you can cut back and save more. Rule 41, don't borrow money unless you really have to, cautions against relying on debt. Borrowing money can lead to high interest payments and put a strain on your finances. For example, if you are considering taking out a loan to purchase a car, carefully evaluate whether you can afford the monthly payments and whether the purchase is necessary. Rule 42, consider consolidating debts, suggests streamlining your debt management. Consolidating multiple debts into a single loan with a lower interest rate can simplify your finances and save you money. For example, if you have several high-interest credit card balances, you can consolidate them into a personal loan with a lower interest rate, reducing your monthly payments and saving on interest charges. Rule 43, cultivate a skill and it'll repay you over and over again, highlights the value of developing valuable skills. Skills that are in demand and require specialized knowledge can lead to higher earning potential. For example, a graphic designer with expertise in a particular software program or design style can command higher rates than someone with more general skills. Rule 44, pay off your loans and debts as a priority, emphasizes the importance of debt reduction. Paying off high-interest debts first can free up more money for investments and accelerate your path to wealth. For example, if you have a credit card balance with a 20% interest rate, paying it off before investing in a stock that might return 8% makes more financial sense. Rule 45 encourages you to allocate time for pursuing wealth even while working a regular job. Having a job shouldn't prevent you from exploring opportunities for greater prosperity. This could involve side hustles, investments, or developing additional income streams. For example, an accountant could use their skills to offer freelance bookkeeping services to small businesses during evenings or weekends. Rule 46 discusses the merits of saving in large chunks versus smaller, regular amounts. It acknowledges that both approaches can be effective and suggests exploring different savings strategies to find what works best for you. For instance, if you receive an annual bonus, you could allocate a portion of it to a high-yield savings account. Alternatively, you could set up automatic monthly transfers from your checking account to a retirement account. Rule 47, don't rent, buy, advises prioritizing homeownership over renting whenever possible. While renting offers flexibility, homeownership allows you to build equity and benefit from potential property appreciation. For example, purchasing a starter home and gradually upgrading as your income increases can be a solid long-term wealth-building strategy. Rule 48 provides an overview of the concept of investing. It explains that investments typically generate income through interest, dividends, or rent and can also appreciate in value over time. Understanding this fundamental concept is crucial for making informed investment decisions. Rule 49, build a bit of capital then invest it wisely, stresses the importance of building a financial foundation before investing. This involves accumulating savings that can be used to purchase assets or invest in opportunities that align with your financial goals. For example, saving a portion of your income each month until you have a sufficient down payment can allow you to purchase a rental property that generates passive income. Rule 50 discusses the potential for property and share investments to outperform each other over time. While historical trends can provide insights, it's essential to consider current market conditions and your individual investment goals when deciding how to allocate your funds. For example, if you believe that the technology sector is poised for growth, you might prioritize investing in tech stocks. If you're concerned about market volatility, you might diversify your portfolio with real estate investments. Rule 51 emphasizes the significance of sales skills in wealth creation. Whether you're selling products, services, or your own expertise, effective selling is essential for generating income and achieving financial success. For example, a consultant who can effectively communicate the value of their services to potential clients is more likely to secure contracts and build a successful business. Rule 52 encourages self-awareness and understanding how others perceive you. It suggests that adapting your image and presentation to align with your business or career goals can enhance your success. For example, a financial advisor who dresses professionally and cultivates a trustworthy demeanor is more likely to inspire confidence in potential clients. Rule 53, don't believe you can always win, advises against overconfidence and reminds you that risks are inherent in any financial endeavor. It's essential to acknowledge the potential for losses and make informed decisions based on careful research and risk assessment. For example, before investing in a new cryptocurrency, it's crucial to thoroughly research the technology, the team behind it, and the potential risks involved. Rule 54, don't pick stocks yourself if you don't know what you're doing, cautions against blindly investing in the stock market without sufficient knowledge. It suggests seeking professional advice or investing in diversified funds if you lack the expertise to make informed stock selections. For example, if you are unfamiliar with financial ratios and market analysis, investing in a low-cost index fund that tracks a broad market index can be a more prudent approach than trying to pick individual stocks. Rule 55, understand how the stock market really works, encourages you to understand the underlying principles of stock market investing. This involves grasping concepts such as market capitalization, price-to-earnings ratios, and dividend yields. Educating yourself about these fundamentals can help you make more informed investment decisions. Rule 56, only buy shares, or anything you can understand, advises against investing in complex financial instruments or businesses you don't fully comprehend. It's essential to stick to investments you can easily research and evaluate to make informed decisions. For example, if you are considering investing in a pharmaceutical company, make sure you understand its drug pipeline, clinical trial results, and regulatory environment. Rule 57, use your head, encourages you to make rational financial decisions based on objective factors rather than emotions. This involves carefully analyzing potential investments, considering risk tolerance, and avoiding impulsive spending. For example, if you are considering purchasing a luxury car, weigh the financial implications carefully before making a decision. Rule 58, by all means, use the investment professionals, but don't be used by them, suggests that while seeking professional financial advice can be beneficial, it's crucial to be discerning. Understand the fees involved, the advisor's qualifications, and their investment approach. For example, if a financial advisor recommends a high-fee investment product that doesn't align with your risk tolerance, it's wise to seek a second opinion. Rule 59, if you are going to get financial advice, pay for it, advises against relying on free financial advice, which may be biased or unreliable. Paying for advice from qualified professionals ensures that you receive objective and tailored guidance. For example, hiring a certified financial planner to create a comprehensive financial plan can provide valuable insights and help you make informed decisions. Rule 60, don't fiddle, advises against frequently adjusting your investment strategy. Constantly tinkering with your investments can lead to higher trading costs and undermine the potential for long-term growth. For example, if you are investing for retirement, it's generally more effective to choose a diversified portfolio of stocks and bonds and stick with it for the long term rather than trying to time the market by buying and selling frequently. Rule 61, think long-term, encourages a long-term perspective when it comes to wealth building. Instead of seeking quick profits, focus on steady growth and investments that will appreciate over time. For example, investing in a retirement account that offers tax advantages and allows your money to grow over decades can be a more effective strategy than trying to get rich quickly through risky investments. Rule 62, have a set time of day to work on your wealth strategy, suggests incorporating financial planning into your routine. This could involve setting aside a specific time each week or month to review your budget, track your investments, or research new opportunities. By making financial planning a regular habit, you can stay organized and make steady progress toward your goals. Rule 63, pay attention to detail, highlights the importance of being thorough and organized in financial matters. This involves carefully reviewing contracts, understanding investment terms, and keeping track of your income and expenses. For example, when signing a lease for a rental property, it's crucial to carefully review the terms and conditions to avoid potential disputes or unexpected costs. Rule 64, create new income streams, encourages diversification of income sources. Relying on a single income stream can be risky, so exploring additional ways to generate income can provide financial security and accelerate wealth accumulation. For example, if you have a full-time job, you could develop a side business selling products online, offering freelance services, or renting out a spare room in your home. Rule 65, learn to play what if, advises considering potential risks and developing contingency plans. By anticipating potential challenges and developing strategies to mitigate them, you can protect your finances and navigate unexpected circumstances. For example, having an emergency fund can provide a financial cushion if you lose your job or experience a sudden medical expense. Rule 66, control spending impulses, cautions against making impulsive purchases that can derail your financial goals. It suggests implementing strategies to curb spending urges, such as waiting periods before making significant purchases. For example, before buying a new gadget or piece of clothing, consider whether you truly need it and whether it fits within your budget. Rule 67, don't answer ads that promise get-rich-quick schemes, warns against falling for scams that promise unrealistic returns. It's important to be skeptical of any investment opportunity that sounds too good to be true and to conduct thorough research before committing any funds. For example, avoid investing in multi-level marketing schemes that promise quick riches but often rely on recruiting new members rather than selling legitimate products or services. Rule 68, there are no secrets, emphasizes that building wealth typically involves hard work, disciplined saving, and informed investing. Avoid falling for schemes that claim to have secret knowledge or shortcuts to riches. For example, be wary of newsletters or courses that promise to reveal exclusive stock tips or investment strategies. Rule 69, don't just read this, do something, encourages you to take action based on the principles outlined in the source. Simply reading about wealth-building strategies is insufficient, you need to implement them and make changes to your financial habits. For example, if you've been neglecting your budget, start tracking your expenses and creating a realistic spending plan. Part 3. Getting even wealthier. The path to greater wealth doesn't end with initial success. Templar provided focus on how to grow your existing wealth even further and avoid common pitfalls. This requires a continued commitment to diligence, smart decision-making, and strategic planning. Rule 70. Regularly monitor your financial health. This rule emphasizes the importance of regularly assessing your financial situation. This involves knowing your income, expenses, assets, and liabilities. Templar recommend a weekly review to stay on top of your finances. Imagine you are a freelance graphic designer. A weekly finance check would include reviewing your income from completed projects, tracking outstanding invoices, analyzing your spending on business expenses, and monitoring your savings and investments. This ensures you have a clear understanding of your financial health and can make adjustments as needed. Rule 71. Seek guidance from money mentors. As your wealth grows, the financial landscape becomes increasingly complex. Templar encourage you to seek advice from trusted individuals with proven success in wealth management. These mentors can provide insights, share their experiences, and offer valuable advice. A real estate investor starting to build a portfolio could benefit from connecting with a seasoned investor. The mentor can provide advice on market trends, property analysis, financing options, and risk management, helping the newer investor avoid costly mistakes. Rule 72. Act on your hunches. Successful individuals often possess a keen sense of intuition. This rule encourages you to trust your instincts when making financial decisions, especially after careful consideration and research. An entrepreneur might have a strong feeling about a new product idea, despite limited market data. After conducting thorough research and prototyping, their hunch proves correct, leading to a successful product launch. However, it's crucial to remember that hunches should be backed by thorough research and planning. Rule 73. Maintain momentum. Achieving initial success is just the beginning. Templar stress the importance of continuous effort and the need to avoid complacency. A successful author who rests on their laurels after publishing a bestseller might find their sales declining. Instead, they should continue writing, engaging with their audience, exploring new marketing strategies, and seeking new publishing opportunities to maintain and grow their success. Rule 74. Delegate tasks you can't handle. Recognize your limitations and outsource tasks that require expertise you lack. This allows you to focus on your strengths and maximize your productivity. A business owner struggling with accounting could hire a professional accountant. This frees up the owner's time to concentrate on core business operations, such as marketing, sales, and product development, leading to better overall results. Rule 75. Know your strengths and weaknesses. This rule emphasizes the importance of self-awareness and understanding whether you thrive working independently, in partnerships, or as part of a team. This knowledge helps you structure your business and investments effectively. An individual who excels at generating creative ideas but struggles with execution might be best suited for a partnership where they can collaborate with someone who excels at implementation. This combination leverages their respective strengths and minimizes weaknesses. Rule 76. Look for hidden opportunities. Develop a keen eye for unconventional opportunities that others might overlook. This requires a combination of market awareness, creativity, and calculated risk-taking. An investor with a deep understanding of a niche market might identify an undervalued company with high growth potential that others have missed. This could lead to a significant return on investment. Rule 77: Don't rush wealth creation. Sustainable wealth is built over time. Templar caution against seeking rapid riches, as it often leads to poor decision-making and unsustainable growth. A day trader trying to make quick profits might end up losing significant capital due to impulsive decisions and market volatility. In contrast, a long-term investor with a diversified portfolio is more likely to weather market fluctuations and see consistent returns. Rule 78: Always consider the other party's motivation. When engaging in financial transactions, maintain a healthy skepticism and evaluate the motivations of those involved. This protects you from scams and exploitative deals. When presented with an investment opportunity, a savvy investor will scrutinize the details, assess the track record of those involved, and conduct thorough due diligence to ensure the deal is legitimate and beneficial to all parties. Rule 79: Ensure your money is actively working for you. Don't let your money sit idle. This rule encourages you to maximize the earning potential of your funds through strategic investments, interest-bearing accounts, and efficient financial management. Instead of leaving savings in a low-interest checking account, an individual could invest in a diversified portfolio of stocks and bonds or utilize high-yield savings accounts and certificates of deposit to generate higher returns. Rule 80: Know when to divest. Avoid emotional attachment to investments and learn to recognize when it's time to sell an asset, even if it was once profitable. This prevents losses and allows you to reallocate funds to more promising opportunities. A real estate investor might decide to sell a property if the rental income declines, maintenance costs increase, or the neighborhood deteriorates. They can then reinvest the proceeds into a more profitable property or diversify into other asset classes. Rule 81: Understand your investment style. Identify your risk tolerance, time horizon, and investment preferences to make informed decisions aligned with your financial goals. A young investor with a long time horizon might be comfortable with higher risk investments in growth stocks, while an older investor nearing retirement might prioritize capital preservation and invest in lower risk bonds and dividend-paying stocks. Rule 82: Learn to read a balance sheet. Beyond understanding profit and loss, Templar highlight the importance of analyzing a company's balance sheet to get a comprehensive view of its financial health and make informed investment decisions. An investor considering purchasing shares in a company should review its balance sheet to assess its assets, liabilities, and overall financial stability. This can reveal potential risks or hidden strengths that might not be apparent from the profit and loss statement alone. Rule 83: Stay ahead of tax obligations. As your wealth grows, tax planning becomes increasingly crucial. Templar advise staying informed about tax laws and seeking professional advice to optimize your tax strategy. A high-income earner could consult with a tax advisor to explore strategies for minimizing their tax liability, such as utilizing tax-advantaged retirement accounts, making charitable donations, or investing in tax-efficient assets. Rule 84: Maximize the use of your assets. Take inventory of your assets and explore ways to leverage them for further wealth creation. This might involve renting out property, selling unused possessions, or utilizing intellectual property rights. An individual with a spare bedroom could list it on Airbnb to generate passive income. Similarly, someone with expertise in a particular field could create and sell online courses or write an ebook to leverage their knowledge and skills. Rule 85: Never underestimate your value. Recognize your worth in the marketplace and advocate for fair compensation for your skills and contributions, whether employed or self-employed. An employee who consistently exceeds expectations and contributes significantly to their company's success should not hesitate to request a raise or promotion. They can present their accomplishments and demonstrate their value to justify a higher salary. Rule 86: Forge your own path. Avoid blindly following the crowd and seek out unique opportunities that differentiate you from the competition. Instead of opening another generic coffee shop in a saturated market, an entrepreneur with a passion for healthy eating could launch a specialized juice bar or vegan cafe catering to a niche market. This creative approach increases the likelihood of success by avoiding direct competition with established businesses. Part 4: Staying Wealthy. Rule 87: Prioritize quality over quantity. This rule emphasizes the long-term value of investing in well-made, durable goods rather than succumbing to the allure of cheap, disposable items. This mindset extends beyond material possessions to all areas of life, influencing how you conduct your business and personal affairs. Instead of buying a series of inexpensive, poorly constructed suits that wear out quickly, a successful entrepreneur might invest in a few high-quality, tailored suits that project an image of success and longevity. The initial cost may be higher, but the durability and lasting impression justify the investment. Rule 88: Scrutinize the fine print. Always carefully review the details of any contract or financial agreement before committing. This helps you avoid hidden fees, unfavorable terms, and potential legal complications. When signing a lease for a new office space, a business owner should meticulously examine the terms, including the length of the lease, renewal options, rent escalation clauses, and responsibility for maintenance and repairs. This ensures they fully understand their obligations and avoid unexpected costs or disputes down the line. Rule 89: Avoid spending money before you have it. Templar caution against accumulating debt based on anticipated income or relying on credit to finance your lifestyle. This principle promotes financial discipline and responsible spending habits. Resisting the temptation to purchase a luxury car before securing the necessary funds or obtaining a manageable loan prevents overextending yourself financially and potentially jeopardizing your long-term financial stability. Rule 90: Plan and save for retirement. Ensure your financial security in your later years by diligently saving for retirement. Templar emphasized that retirement planning requires more than minimal contributions. It necessitates a proactive approach to building a nest egg that supports your desired lifestyle. A young professional could start contributing early to a retirement account like a 401k or IRA, taking advantage of compound interest and employer matching contributions. Additionally, they could explore other long-term investment options to supplement their retirement savings. Rule 91: Establish an emergency fund. Life is full of unexpected events. Templar recommend creating a contingency fund to cover unforeseen expenses, such as medical emergencies, job loss, or home repairs. A homeowner facing a sudden roof leak would be able to cover the repair costs without incurring debt if they had a well-funded emergency fund. This provides financial peace of mind and protects against financial setbacks. Rule 92: Shop around for the best value. Don't settle for the first price you see. This rule encourages comparison shopping to ensure you're getting the best value for your money on goods and services. When purchasing a new computer, a savvy consumer would research different models, compare prices from various retailers, and consider factors like warranty coverage and customer reviews before making a purchase. Rule 93: Avoid lending money to friends or family. Maintain healthy boundaries in personal relationships by refraining from lending money to friends and family. Templar warned that these loans often lead to complications, strained relationships, and financial losses. Instead of lending a substantial sum of money to a friend starting a business, a wealthy individual could offer mentorship or connect them with potential investors. This provides support without the risks associated with personal loans. Rule 94: Protect your equity. For business owners and entrepreneurs, this rule emphasizes the importance of retaining control and ownership of your company. Avoid surrendering equity to investors or partners unless absolutely necessary, and always carefully consider the implications. A startup founder seeking funding might consider alternative options like bootstrapping, small business loans, or grants before offering equity to venture capitalists. This allows them to maintain control and potentially reap greater rewards if the business succeeds. Rule 95: Know when to stop. Recognize that wealth accumulation shouldn't consume your life. Templar encourage finding a balance between pursuing financial success and enjoying the fruits of your labor. Know when to shift your focus from relentless pursuit of wealth to other fulfilling endeavors. A successful CEO reaching retirement age might step down from their leadership role to spend more time with family, pursue personal interests, or engage in philanthropy. They can transition from an intense focus on business to a more balanced lifestyle that prioritizes personal well-being. Part 5. Share your wealth. Beyond accumulating and preserving wealth, Templar encourage a thoughtful approach to utilizing your resources for the benefit of others. Rules 96 to 107 offer guidance on navigating the complexities of sharing your wealth with family, friends, and worthy causes while maintaining your financial well-being and preserving healthy relationships. Rule 96. Employ your wealth thoughtfully. Templar emphasize using your wealth in a way that aligns with your values and long-term goals. This involves considering the impact of your financial decisions and seeking investments that offer both financial and personal fulfillment. Example: a wealthy couple with a passion for environmental conservation might invest in a sustainable farming venture that promotes organic agriculture and protects natural resources. This investment aligns with their values and contributes to a cause they believe in, while potentially generating a financial return. Rule 97. Exercise caution when lending money to loved ones. While generosity towards family and friends is admirable, Templar advise against lending money unless you're prepared to consider it a gift. Financial entanglements can strain relationships and create resentment. Example: instead of lending a large sum of money to a struggling relative, a wealthy individual could offer a smaller, no-strings-attached gift or help them find resources to address their financial challenges. This approach avoids the complications of a loan and maintains a healthier dynamic within the relationship. Rule 98. Consider equity instead of loans. When assisting others financially, Templar suggest exploring equity arrangements instead of traditional loans. This approach can offer a mutually beneficial solution without the burden of debt. Example: if a friend needs capital to start a business, a wealthy individual could offer an investment in exchange for equity in the company. This allows the friend to access needed funds without incurring debt, while the investor gains a potential financial stake in the venture's success. Rule 99. Recognize the impermanence of wealth. This rule underscores that material possessions cannot be taken beyond this life. It encourages a perspective that values experiences, relationships, and the impact you make on others. Example: a wealthy philanthropist might choose to donate a significant portion of their estate to establish a foundation that supports education and healthcare initiatives in their community. This legacy ensures their wealth continues to benefit others long after they are gone. Rule 100. Establish clear boundaries. As your wealth grows, so too will the requests for financial assistance. This rule emphasizes the importance of setting boundaries and confidently declining requests that don't align with your financial goals or personal values. Example: when approached with a dubious investment opportunity, a discerning investor would politely but firmly decline, stating their preference for investing in ventures that align with their risk tolerance and financial objectives. Rule 101. Give without creating obligation. Templar offer creative solutions for assisting others financially without creating a sense of indebtedness or burden. Example: instead of directly giving money to a friend facing financial hardship, a wealthy individual could anonymously donate to a crowdfunding campaign established for their benefit. This provides support while preserving the friend's dignity and avoiding any awkwardness associated with repayment. Rule 102. Allow children to experience financial realities. Templar advise against shielding children from financial challenges, arguing that these experiences foster responsibility and valuable life lessons. Example: a wealthy parent could encourage their teenager to take on a part-time job to earn money for a desired purchase, instilling the value of hard work and financial independence. Rule 103. Support causes that resonate with you. When choosing charities or organizations to support, Templar suggest aligning your donations with causes you genuinely care about and that make a tangible impact. Example: an animal lover might donate to a local animal shelter that provides care for abandoned and neglected animals. This targeted donation directly benefits a cause close to their heart. Rule 104. Maintain control of your finances. Templar emphasize the importance of personally managing your finances, even as your wealth grows. Avoid delegating financial decisions to others who may not share your priorities or spending habits. Example, instead of relying solely on an interior designer to furnish a new home, a discerning homeowner would actively participate in the selection process, ensuring the choices align with their taste and budget. Rule 105. Take ownership of financial advice. While seeking professional financial advice is valuable, Templars stress the importance of taking ultimate responsibility for your financial decisions. Example, a client working with a financial advisor would actively engage in discussions about investment strategies, asking questions and expressing their preferences to ensure their investment portfolio aligns with their long-term goals and risk tolerance. Rule 106. Embrace humility and discretion. Templar caution against ostentatious displays of wealth, advocating for a humble and discreet approach to managing and enjoying your financial success. Example, a wealthy individual might choose to drive a modest car and live in a comfortable but unpretentious home, prioritizing experiences and meaningful relationships over material possessions. Rule 107. Determine your enough is enough point. Templar encourage establishing a point where you shift your focus from accumulating wealth to other fulfilling endeavors. This allows you to enjoy the fruits of your labor and pursue other passions and priorities. Example, a successful entrepreneur might sell their company upon reaching a predetermined financial goal, allowing them to retire early and dedicate their time to travel, philanthropy, or spending time with family. By applying these principles, you can transition from a mindset focused solely on acquiring and preserving wealth to one that encompasses the wise and thoughtful use of your resources for the benefit of yourself and others. Part 6. The rules of other people's wealth. Templar acknowledge that dealing with other people's wealth can be emotionally challenging. Rules 1 to 9 offer guidance on maintaining a healthy perspective on the financial decisions and situations of others, fostering positive relationships, and focusing on your own financial journey. Rule 1. Refrain from judgment. Templar caution against making assumptions about individuals based solely on their wealth. Preconceived notions about wealth can lead to unfair judgments and hinder genuine understanding. Example, instead of assuming a wealthy neighbor inherited their fortune and lives a life of leisure, consider that they may have built a successful business through hard work and innovation, dedicating long hours and making personal sacrifices to achieve their financial success. Rule 2. Resist envy. Templar emphasize that envying others' financial situations is unproductive. Recognizing that individuals have different goals, work ethics, and life paths can help you focus on your own financial journey. Example, while it's easy to envy a friend who enjoys a luxurious lifestyle funded by a trust fund, remember they may face challenges related to lack of purpose or a sense of accomplishment that comes from building wealth through their own efforts. Focus on your own goals and celebrate your own achievements rather than comparing yourself to others. Rule 3. Respect financial autonomy. Templar underscore that individuals have the right to manage their finances as they see fit, even if their decisions seem questionable or irresponsible from an outsider's perspective. Example, if a colleague chooses to invest in a risky startup venture, respect their decision even if you believe it's unwise. Their risk tolerance, financial goals, and investment strategy may differ from yours, and ultimately, it's their money to manage as they see fit. Rule 4. Accept unconventional financial decisions. Templar highlight that individuals may choose to dispose of their wealth in ways that don't align with traditional expectations. Accepting this autonomy is essential for maintaining healthy relationships. Example, if a family member decides to donate a significant portion of their savings to a charitable cause, respect their decision even if you believe they should prioritize their own financial security or provide a larger inheritance for their heirs. Their values and priorities may differ from yours, and ultimately, they have the right to use their wealth as they see fit. Rule 5a. Avoid questioning inheritance decisions. Templar advise against challenging inheritance decisions, as this can lead to family conflicts and resentment. Recognize that parents have the right to distribute their assets according to their own wishes and values. Example, if parents choose to divide their estate unequally among their children, resist the urge to question their reasoning or challenge their decision. Their choices may reflect their individual relationships with each child, their perception of each child's needs, or factors that may not be readily apparent to others. Rule 5b. Acknowledge the symbolic nature of inheritance. Beyond the monetary value, inheritance often carries symbolic weight. Understanding that parents may use inheritance to express their love and values can help you navigate potential disappointment or resentment. Example: if one sibling inherits the family home while another receives an equivalent sum in cash, recognize that the parents may have assigned sentimental value to the property, seeing it as a tangible representation of their family history and legacy. Rule 6. Prioritize family harmony over financial disputes. Templar emphasized the importance of preserving family relationships, even in the face of perceived unfairness in inheritance decisions. Example: if a parent will leaves one sibling with a larger inheritance than another, focus on maintaining a positive relationship with your siblings rather than allowing financial discrepancies to create division or resentment. Remember that family bonds are often more valuable than monetary gains. Rule 7. Recognize that children owe parents nothing. Templar clarified that children are not entitled to their parents' wealth. Parents have the right to manage their finances independently, and children should not expect a guaranteed inheritance. Example: even if you have consistently provided care and support for an aging parent, don't assume you are automatically entitled to a larger share of their inheritance. Parents have the right to make their own decisions regarding the distribution of their assets. Rule 8. Encourage open communication about finances. While respecting financial boundaries, Templar acknowledged the importance of open communication within families regarding financial matters. This transparency can prevent misunderstandings and reduce potential conflict. Example: adult children could initiate open conversations with their parents about their long-term financial plans and estate wishes. This dialogue allows for clarification of expectations and can facilitate smoother transitions in the event of unforeseen circumstances or the parent's passing. Rule 9. Embrace financial autonomy when receiving gifts. Templar affirmed that gifts of money, freely given, should be treated as belonging entirely to the recipient. Individuals should feel empowered to manage these funds according to their own discretion. Example: if a grandparent gifts a grandchild a sum of money for their college education, the grandchild should feel empowered to use the funds in a way that best supports their educational goals, even if it deviates from the grandparent's initial intentions. By internalizing these principles, you can navigate the complexities of other people's financial decisions and situations with greater understanding, empathy, and emotional detachment. This perspective allows you to focus on building and managing your own wealth while maintaining healthy and respectful relationships with those around you. I hope that you've enjoyed this presentation, and please remember to subscribe to receive notification of upcoming recordings. This recording is a production of the Vorldrevolution. The video and audio is copyright Vorldrevolution.